Yo. Just getting everything set out. We're going live on the YouTubes. We are live on the YouTubes. Just a good song. What's going on, everybody? Blasting it out to Twitter. Live on the Crack Book. Post that now. Hope everybody's having a good year so far. It's crazy. The world is nuts right now. Like, it's absolutely nuts. If you're watching this after, probably only going to be up for about 2-3 days. So I don't tend to keep my live streams up very long just because they don't tend to be that productive, I guess. I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say not productive. They're not a source of my main traffic. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Well, if you're here, let me know. Give me a shout. I'll give people a few more minutes. Kind of last minute. Good song. Transit 22, I've been feeling a lot lately. Motherfucking beer time, as Jerry would say. Uh-oh. 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 I don't know that password. Gotta log into something. It must be this one right now. Nope. Nope. Whatever. Worry about it later. There we go. Yeah, so if you're catching this a couple days later, cool. Thank you very much. Means a lot. Throw me a like, share, subscribe. I just kind of wanted to talk. I did get into Miles of Mayhem. I did get a ticket. Number 62, I think. Number 62? 61? Sounds more right. My ticket number is... Yeah, number 61. Registered for the truck SUV class. I had a hard time. I wasn't sure what I wanted to actually register as. It was kind of like in the air. I was between Modern Muscle. I did think about just going straight bracket, but I didn't think I'd be It's not that I don't think I'll be consistent enough. I'm actually probably going to be one of, I don't want to say I'm going to be, but I likely will be one of the more consistent through the week, because I'm going to be, well, all-wheel drive, so traction shouldn't be as big of an issue. I am going to be addressing some traction-related issues while I can, namely 17-inch drag radials in the rear and some 20-inch drag radials up front. I'm leaning towards a set of ETRs in the rear and a set of ETSSs in the front. So yeah, it would be ET Street Rs in the rear, and I'm looking at Street SSs up front. So I haven't quite decided yet. Rear tire is going to be a 3. Yeah, it's like they don't make the R in the size I want, so, or the SS, so the ET Street R they do make in a 315/50/17. So I'm likely going to be on an ET Street R in the rear at minimum with a 315/50/17, but they don't make a 20 in that, and that's fine though. I'll probably end up with a Street SS. I guess I could look at the Radial Pros too. No, Radial Pros are only 15s, and I cannot run 15s. So I'll probably be that's a Street R. I wanted to run a more street oriented, nothing crazy. Like an NT05 or an NT555, but buy once, cry once. And the worst part is his tires are a consumable, especially in the racing industry. So the front will be a 305 or a 275/40/20 is the likelihood. I'm looking at my options at the moment. It's tough. Like it really is. Making that decision. So like I'm going to be running a 315/50/17. They do have a 305/35/20, but that doesn't help me. And then they do have a 305/45 though. And how much difference is that? No, can't. So like I'm looking at a 275/40/20 on the front and a 315/50/17 in the rear. That's going to put me at a 2.4%, but guys measure them and they are much less than that. They're like less than 1% on actual measurements, not just calculated measurements. Tire pressures will help too. So yeah, we're going to be going heavy on that. But yes, we got into Miles of Mayhem. We are still working on the Jeep. There's a video probably coming March. Probably, honestly, not going to lie. If I get a video this month, it's going to be like a mix mash. It might be a throwback video. I don't quite know yet. I've got a lot on my plate with little to no parts. So I'm waiting on my CV axles. G-Force 1320 has got stubs on the way, I guess they say now. I don't know for sure. And then, yeah. Other upgrades for the Jeep, hopefully, is an air-to-water intercooler. I'm hoping to ditch the ProCharger intercooler, because I have 1,000 feet of piping from my blower to my intake, and I know that's costing me boost pressure. And you like, realistically speaking, it's inefficiencies, right? The way I want to do it might cause some more other issues, but it should be technically quicker spooling, is better way to put it. And that's what I'm aiming for. I've got a couple things up my sleeve this year. Obviously, transmission tuning's hot on my items of things to get done. And then tires. Intercooler's kind of like on the medium list. So it's going to be tires, rear axle setup, like the Ford 888. The rear axles, CV axles, that is like priority number one. Priority 2 is rims and tires. Probably going with a Weld Laguna race wheel in the rear. And then, like I said, I think I'm leaning towards Mickey Thompson's at the moment. Unless a tire falls into my lap, I might be able to get away with a 555 R2, maybe. So I'm waiting on some clarification. Like, they named the NT05, but the NT05 has less traction than my current tires. So yeah, basically, yeah. It's. I don't want to like sell it that I'm being Jude. I'm not. It's just an NT05, an NT555, or where is it? The NT05 non-R, which I don't make the R anymore, is a 200 UTQG treadwear. My tire size, and my Invos are a 220. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Rexus update, nothing right now. I honestly, for anybody that's like curious about any of this, reality is I have to have money to do everything, and I don't make much off YouTube. Like, I make enough to survive day to day and live comfortably, but like, I can't just go and drop the whole entire bank on this. It's not a turnaround year. Expect so like 2024, I'm not gonna lie, in 2 summers from now, expect something big, because I'm debt free and I have a turnaround year. Just leaving it at that for now. Yeah, we're at 1,063 subscribers. Actually, pretty happy with that number. I kind of go up and down, but mainly up in the last little while. So that's always a nice thing to see. I've had days that obviously I've lost 2 or 3, but there are days that I gain 7. So we're doing well. Are building a Pro-Charged SRT Jeep in 13 minutes is an absolute banger. If you haven't watched that one yet, or if this is the recommended video following that, please give me a like. That video has done well for me. It's averages about 30 to 40 views a day, which, like, in retrospect, like, I'm only 1,000 subscribers. So the fact, like, you gotta understand, I'm doing, for my analytics, like, the fact that I'm doing in a daily basis 25%, like, I have a 250 views a day. So the fact that I'm getting like a 1-to-4 ratio is actually really fucking good for being a small channel, in my opinion. I haven't had anything go viral. I've had a couple videos kind of like take off through social networking, but nothing on the YouTube side that's just blowing up. But so if you're watching this, it's February 7th at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Holy crap. And yeah, you guys are killing it. You guys are helping me a ton. And I wanted to kind of hop on tonight. I was hoping a couple people could hop on, have a beer with me. I know it's a Monday night. It was last minute. I don't post a ton. The channel's kind of been dead lately because it's, like I said, I've been tough. It's been cold. Like, I mean, extremely cold through the months of January. Sledding content isn't my niche. I tried to include some of it, but like in regards to sledding content, like if I look at my analytics in the last, if I have a view from sledding, I'd be 100% blown away. Diesel, that VGT exhaust video, just crazy. My turbo, if you have a turbo that you want rebuilt, let me know. I'd love to redo this video. Please, if you want to rebuild a 6.7 or a Cummins turbo in general, let me know. I'm willing to help out. I'd love to do the labor and clear it and do the rebuild on it. I think that'd be a blast. The Hemi ATI crank pinning video does well for me. The Hemi engine rebuild part 1 cam bearings were the #1 searched Hemi cam bearing video in YouTube. There's not one video higher on the search list. Like if you like Hemi cam bearing install, we are the #1 here at search history. I've tested it on every platform. It's kind of funny. I just come up as a #1, and the reason that is, and there are videos with more, I come up as a top result because I'm the most current, and like I have 3,300 views in a little over a year. And like some people, it's not that much. It is actually a fair amount. And then there's another guy that did a North Country 4x4, did one. His about 1,900 views. He's got 20 subscribers, so that's a good video for him. He does the odd video here and there. Obviously didn't like yeah, he does a pretty good job explaining it. We do too. We talk about the alignment of top and bottom. He stole a few hints from us with the Sharpie, I think. I shouldn't say stole, it's a pretty common knowledge. Yeah, what else? Like going back to where this started. In my last 24 hours, there is not a single view on, or 48 hours, there's not a single view on, oh, sorry, there are 4 on my Polaris video. Again, just not something that does well for me. The Amber Turner video, if you're finding me from that, always tends to do well near KOH. Yeah, it was kind of a cool interview. I'd love to do another post interview with her. I'd actually love to do it in person. I know Amber personally, or at least used to. Her and Jay Berry. That would be an awesome video to put together to go hang out with them one day this summer. I was gonna say I'm going to the States for a couple things, but the Miles of Mayhem is gonna take more priority on that this year than anything. So, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. I was hoping to have a couple people pop on and we could chat, but nobody's really hopped on. We're 20 minutes in. I can't sit here and make up talking to myself. So, take care. Stay running off road. I will see you on the next one. This is probably just getting deleted, by the way. So if you catch it, mwah.